What up, Dirt Donkey? What's going on, man?
The donkey already in the chat waiting.
Dirt Donkey. My fucking boy, bro. What's up? Oh, Siri, real quick.
Yo.
Tonight, we're breaking records, bro. We're breaking fucking records, bro. I feel it.
With viewers?
Yeah, I can just feel it, bro.
I don't know if you noticed, we'll do a little crosstalk over the intro. Makes it feel like rappers and shit. But everything we called on the last show, everything we called has happened. Slow bleed down to 92. We got the bounce. Everything we called is playing out. So... Yep. Got them coming in already. Got the boys coming in. Minute and a half. Let's go, dude. Boys are rolling in, man. They're rolling in. Boys are rolling in tonight.
Nice little deep breath.
Boys are rolling in tonight, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Numbers
we
are coming in
live, baby. We live. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to another Thursday night live stream by the Crypto Remora. Come to you twice a week, Monday and Thursday, to bring you all things crypto and talk about everything that's happening. Tonight's no exception. My name's Wes, and I'm joined with, as always, Siri Crypto. What's up, Siri?
What's up, man? How we doing out there? Is everybody enjoying this little pump? And this is a little pump. This is just a tiny little pump. This is nothing, bro. But I will say this, Wes. Since our last show, we said 90 That was the call, bro. That was our call on Monday. We said drop down to 92, and then we'll get a bounce possibly up to 98. That's what I said. That's what you were agreeing with. And look what happened. We had a slow bleed down to 92. We bounced everything. It was a little scary because we cracked under 92 for a second. So we weren't perfect on our call, but we were within $1,000, right? And then we had a nice bounce, and we're still up around 96. So we're going to talk a little bit about price action, why we think, why we called that last week, and why we think this is actually bullish. And I know you got some stuff you want to talk about. I want to talk about how I just wasted 4 hours of my life trying to do something that should have been very simple. Mainly FOMOing into some AI shit that I haven't done enough homework on, but I downloaded the Coinbase wallet. You already know. Everyone already knows my rant about. So this is the previous rant of the day was the Coinbase thing. I'm not going to overdo it. Let's just say I'm a little upset they never opened my account. Moving on. I downloaded the Coinbase wallet because I wanted to FOMO into these AI tokens, y'all. These AI tokens are going absolutely freaking bananas. And I watched a couple of videos on them and shit. And I seen you playing around, Wes, with the beats, the AI making the beats and all that shit, that hyper stacking,
bro.
The hyper liquid.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right. So we know that this is the meta. This is not some crazy thing that's just going to be a fad, right? I mean, it's like video games, dude. Video games did not go away. They weren't a fad, okay?
Right.
30 years ago, I was playing video games and I looked at the TV and I was blown away when I was controlling the dude on the screen, little Mario. I was playing him as a kid and I was like, holy shit. Like I knew as a kid, I was like, this is going to change the world in a, small way, but not really small, kind of big. And so AI is the same thing. We haven't had anything as tremendous as the video game as AI. In other words, this is as big. This AI breakthrough we're having right now is as big, if not bigger, than when video games first came on the scene. That's how huge this is. Because I looked at the chart and I was like, I don't want to buy this right now. It's $4. And I said, that's too much. And then I thought about it and I said, wait a minute. There's people that don't even know what the hell this is yet. So is it overpriced at $4 or $5? Virtual's protocol, is it overpriced? I'm going to bring up the screen real quick. Look at this, Wes. This is just what I want to open with because this is very strong. And I did. I FOMO'd, but I bought a lower cap with this virtual protocol. But look at this freaking chart, dude. I want you guys to look at this chart.
You're talking about virtuals. I already know.
Look at this thing.
I know.
Bro, look at this chart.
I know.
And you know what? You know where Sierra scooped? Right here. Right here.
Top blast in virtuals.
Top buying hell out of it. But in my defense, this is the one I FOMO'd into. And it took me several steps to do this. It was a bitch, but I wanted to get it because allegedly, this is the BlackRock of AI. In other words, this is the AI investment tool of the virtual protocols tokens. And it's at 12 cents right now. This is it.
Yeah.
So let me go to the max chart. This was 30% down for the day. But I mean, look at this. I'm still sort of buying the top of this sumbitch. But I wanted to make a point with the fact of something with this because, when you look at the virtual protocol chart and you go, it's too late. I missed the boat. The market cap is already, I looked at this, I said $4 billion. My God. But you know what? This could be $100 billion industry, Wes. I mean, this AI
it's going
thing,
to be
the AI agents, bro. This could be a $100 billion market cap. This virtual
higher,
and I don't know if I guess higher. That's why I said. So am I buying something that's going up? Am I buying the top? Every now and then I will buy the top. If it's something that I really believe in and I got into it a little late and I'm a little pissed off I didn't get down low, it's still only $5. So imagine buying something potential of maybe not as hardcore as Nvidia, but let's say something like a software brand, like maybe not even as big as Windows, but let's say, I don't know, what's a good software that meant like Photoshop or something, right? If let's say if Photoshop had just came out and you were able to buy that stock, what's the company that makes it? Adobe.
Mhm.
So let's say you were able to buy like Adobe and it had already risen like, up to $5 a share, and you're like, damn it, I could have bought it when it was, 17 cents. But dude, sometimes if you miss that initial pump, you just got to mark that as your entry, right? I got in around $5. That's just, I'm going to have to ride it higher for longer and then get out. So always, FOMO is not good, but in certain situations, this is one of the deal breakers when I break my rule of FOMO, and I had to do it, Wes. I had to do it. I said, I got to do it. I have to have some exposure to this. And I didn't do much, $30 is all I got in today. I'm not playing with huge numbers, but I wanted to have it in the wallet. I wanted to do it. And there was multiple steps I had to take to do this. And it was a bitch because I ended up using MetaMask after it was all said and done. After downloading the Coinbase wallet, I still ended up just using MetaMask, switching to Base Network and going through Aerodrome. And then from Aerodrome, you have to convert it into freaking virtual protocol. Then from virtual protocol, you can buy Vader. And that is the low cap that I bought that was down 30% today. And this is it real quick, Wes. I just want to show you. And we can jump into price action. I know everyone is wanting to get in that. Where's it at? Vader.
Oh, Vapor.
Okay, let me pull this up, Wes.
Is it Vader or Vapor you're looking at?
But yeah, I want. No, you said Vapor, right? Was I supposed to buy Vapor? No, you said Vapor was the one, right? Oh shit, I bought the wrong coin. Remember in the beginning we used to fuck with each other doing that?
Yeah. No, not that one, dude.
All right, hold on. No, I didn't say buy ETH, dude. I said buy Ethereum, and Wes was like, "Stop playing, dude." I used to mess with you in the beginning.
You didn't hear me say ETH.
All right, hold on. Why is it not showing? I did. I tell Wes I was on the phone with him in the beginning in crypto, and he's like, "Man, how do I get this?" And I'm like, "All right, listen, click on that, and then click buy on ETH, Wes. What I want you to do is click the buy button." And he goes, "All right, I clicked it." And I said, "Oh shit, you didn't click the buy button on crypto.com, did you?" And he's like, "What? Why, dude?" And I did that with Steve-O too. After we onboarded Steve-O, I still fuck with Steve-O every now and then.
That became like an everyday thing, dude. Like you send the address,
smart, though.
And you're like, "Yeah, send the address, man." Oh shit, not to that address, bro. That was something else.
That was the wrong one. So this is the daily chart. So here's the thing I wanted to just wrapping this up real quick, guys. Yes, I bought the top of virtual protocol, which virtual protocol is what you have to buy in order to buy these low caps. But look at what I got lucky on. This was a lucky dip because I wanted this coin anyway, and it just happened to be down 17% for the day. I got in around right here. So even though I bought the top of virtual protocol, it kind of balanced out because it was down for the day. But look at this thing. Even this thing had a slight cool off from, it was all the way up at, 15 cents. And now it's at 12 cents. So I got in it around 12 cents, which is, I think, going to be the new support level. And just what this is, it's an investment tool for the AI protocols on virtual protocols. So it's like an automated investment pool for AI shit.
They do. Yeah. I will say that, you saying that is the top, it's not even close to, because this market cap is only 122 million. You know what I mean? So I think it does really well, especially if it's by the virtuals and the AI 16Z. That's going to do really well. Anything that's created with these tools, man, and these platforms, I think are going to do fucking outstanding, man. So
this guy makes a great point. One Fast says a lot of the choice of entry is TF of holding the asset time frame, I guess, time frame of holding the asset. And that's exactly what I was trying to say. If you are buying something late, quote unquote, and let's say Wes bought it 2 weeks ago, because he probably did. Wes already probably scooped some of all this, right? And so then I can't look at it as, well, Wes bought it back then, so now I'm too late, so I won't make any money. No, that's bullshit. It just because someone bought something a year before you, now you're just forced to hold it 1 year longer. So think of it as every time you put new money in, right? I try to teach this to my brother, putting new money in the market and taking old money out. So take your old bags out and sell them, but always continually be putting in new quote unquote money. And if you don't make a lot of money, or if you don't have a lot of money to invest, guess what? If you've held your first investments for more than a year or so, you're going to get a tax break on that. Number one. Number two, you can take those old profits and use those to roll into. This is what I've been doing for the last couple of years, bro, for real. So that is, and I've been training myself on purpose because I want to be able to do this like permanently. So the only way to do that is to take capital from the past, roll it into new alpha, and make that grow. But don't sell that too soon either. Let that cook, and then you take your other, But anyway, that's what. But it took me 4 hours today to freaking do this, and I was like banging my head against the wall. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why couldn't I not easily transfer ETH from MetaMask to the base wallet? There should be a one-click shop, and this whole base ETH and regular ETH, they got to stop this shit for the normies, dude. The devs need to do something, please. If I've been in crypto 4 years and I struggle for 4 hours, what the hell are these noobs going to think when you say, run from Vader to virtual protocol to bridge, then you got to bridge to ETH, then you got to convert the ETH to ETH base, then you got to do this, that. We need to, if we want these altcoins to really get the normies in, we've got to find a way. These D-apps have got to find a way to stop this whole bridge shit, bro. The whole bridge thing needs to be done. I know.
It happens soon, man. Like it's, I think from where we were 2 years ago to where we are today on cross chain and bridging and stuff. I mean, we're miles, like, dude, we're so far ahead. If you look at the time frame from 2 years ago to now, like we are advancing, man. And I mean, the innovation in crypto is just expanding every single day, dude, in a major way. And I mean, look at AI, man. AI, for example, still a very low valuation when you compare it to DeFi tokens or layer ones or meme coins. There's a lot of money to be made in AI, and I think Virtuals does really good. I like the AI 16Z Peak. That's one that I've been looking to get in. GPU Sierra, that's the one you put on our radar. That has been doing very, very well. So I like that one, man. Yeah,
that one's been cooking. I just want to ask you this too, because you kind of got your toes wet in the AI thing. So I was confused that it seemed like all this stuff was on base, but is that not the case? Is this virtual protocol sort of built around the base ecosystem, or is this
I'm pretty sure that Virtuals is built on base, but I think most of them are on Solana or base. Yeah.
Okay, because it does have an Ethereum contract address for Vader, I believe, on CoinGecko. It's got the ETH address and everything, which would have been nice. I would have just straight up bought it on ETH, but I couldn't find it on Uniswap. It does not show up on Uniswap, even when you put the address in. That's why I was freaking out. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. It's interesting to see where this goes, man. So we got our EVM based, AI agents and stuff, and then you have your Solana based ones, but like there's just so much more this can do. Like there's so much potential for it. The DeFi agents, the freaking trading agents, the meme agents, the infrastructure, the music. Like I mean, we are just getting into it, and there's so much that it's gonna do, man. And it's almost kind of scary, man. It's almost kind of scary because you have people that go to school. Like when we start getting into like 5 years from now, and we have all these AI agents and stuff doing everything for us, and now they're working for us, they're thinking for us, like that, the knowledge, the scarcity of knowledge starts to fade, man. And it's scary to think about, like, where do we go from there? You know what I mean? Like now that AI agents and these AI platforms are thinking for us and working for us and doing all the hard lifting, like knowledge isn't scarce anymore. People go to school to be a doctor, and that takes a lot of time, and they get paid to do that. But like, what happens whenever these, you know what I mean? Like, what happens when these AI agents and the AI stuff starts to really take over the knowledge factor of it? And it's smart as shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Knowledge isn't going to be scarce anymore. It's at our fingertips. We can learn literally anything right now, right in front of us now. You can ask any questions and it just knows it. And it's almost mind-blowing, man, to think about, dude.
So that Luna character too, it's an AI girl that's based off of completely AI, supposedly, allegedly. The only reason I didn't FOMO into it was because of the name, bro. And you know what? I'm almost like, it's because that Terra Luna PTSD. But Terra was the part about Luna I didn't like. I didn't like Terra because it sounded like bad moon. Terrible Luna. The Luna means moon. And Terra just sounds like terrible. So,
right.
And it just, but now that it's just Luna, I think the name, I think Terra Luna just kind of scared me away from that name. But if you looked at the character, have you seen her yet? The AI?
What, Luna?
Yeah. Have you seen
Dude,
her?
I'm in a bunch of I'm in a Luna on Hyperliquid. I'm in
No,
like
I mean,
a few other ones.
have you seen the actual AI girl Luna?
I don't think so. I probably have.
This is pretty badass, dude. So she and it may just be a coin, you know, the Coinbase gimmick thing, but I don't know if this is it either. No, this is cold research. So this is different. Let me see here. So shit, it's getting laggy. Let me go back. But anyway, she's on the Terra Luna. She's on the virtual protocol app, and she's like the first one. So she just performs and shit. She dances. She's an animated AI that's makes music and all this shit. And it's like basically people are investing in her, even though it's just AI. But it's just mind blowing because even as a musician, your job is getting taken by AI. Like even as a musician now, you're freaking competing with AI. So every single job is going to compete with AI. It's just a matter of time. So might as well try to cash in on it. Might as well try to cash in.
It is like, where's the value in the knowledge for where's the value at going to school for that many years to be a doctor, psychologist, lawyer? Like, where does the value of that go to now that we have AI thinking for us and that knowledge isn't as scarce? And it's just something to think about, man. Like there's so much stuff that people haven't even considered with the AI stuff, man. It's insane.
You know what you could compare it to though? And I know we're just bullshitting, guys. We're going to get into more content in a second. Me and Wes like to bullshit every now and then on here. Because part of this is entertainment and fun, lighthearted on our show.
Man.
So here's the thing, Wes. You know, the best example I can give you is like the fighter pilot in any action movie. Whenever AI takes over, it's always like that maverick cigarette smoking badass pirate that just breaks all the rules and shit. And it's like, well, all the AI fly so good, but you know what they don't have is that soul. They don't have that instinct. That human instinct.
That's right. Yeah.
And so I do think what you're saying is legit with the doctors and lawyers. It's scary, bro, because ChatGPT can explain anything that you can learn in Harvard. Hell, YouTube, bro, even before AI. You go on YouTube.
The physical side of it is where is kind of like that next level. We can take the knowledge of the AI to the physical bot itself and merge them together, and they can actually, that's where it really takes a turn. But you're right. I mean, can you train these things to have a soul though? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think so. I don't think so because that's given from above. You can't you can't recreate something that's spiritual with technology. Is there, even though they're going to try, and they already are. There's some people right now. Ariel Yavel, look him up. I think his name is. He works in the WEF and shit. Yeah. He basically says that all the free will of human beings, he says that's over. You have no more free will now. We know how to tap into your free will, and we can control your brain. And like, this is the sick shit that people get into if you go too far down that road. That's why Matrix and Terminator movies exist. It's kind of that warning. It's telling you, look, you can take it far, use the Avengers, but at some point, there is evil that will try to infiltrate it. I mean, it's in every classic movie, but that guy, Ariel Yavel, whatever his name is, he already says, and there's a clip on YouTube, you can look it up. He already says basically the whole era, he calls it an era of 5,000 years, or however old the planet is. The whole era of free humans having free will, he says that's over. That's his exact word. That's over. As of right now, Wes, he says he can plug into your head, read your thoughts, and transmit his own will into your thoughts. And I'm calling bullshit. I'm not saying that it's impossible because, you know, little pieces of paper can make you see things. So nothing's impossible, but it's scary. That's all I'm saying. You got to have your right blinders on and be careful with the AI. But NVIDIA and Tesla are already doing this, the robotics part of what you're saying, combining AI with the robotics and the software and the actual robots like Honda and Nissan.
I think it's the tediousness of it.
Yeah. Well, they can do surgery and
like
shit,
dude. You
dude.
are performing a surgery.
Yeah,
but like
they can do it.
How good at it are they? Because what if the
They're
body
pretty
is
fucking good.
positioned in a weird way or like something? I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
That's where that human instinct is still going to be
element. Yeah,
it's going to still be needed. But yeah. So price action, you guys, just without even opening a chart, Wes, I'm just going to call it right now. We said down then up. It happened down then up. I think this is what's happening, Wes. I think we're getting a coil. So I do think we could see 92,000 again, maybe one more time, maybe down to 93-ish. Maybe they drop it one more time because they're trying to accumulate right now, you guys. We're in accumulation, a mini accumulation mode, in my opinion. Could we drop down? Yeah, we could. But to me, it looks like they're just going to play this range a little bit longer from 92 to 98. And we're kind of dead smack in the middle right now, 96. But I want you to pull your charts up. I want you to do that. And then later we will, in a little bit, also pull up some meme coins we're looking at. We're going to take a look at the massive cup and handle on CT and whatever else Wes wants to dive into. But those are the major things that I wanted to bring up for tonight.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Also, I want to apologize for the spaces mishaps, you guys. That was my bad. Miscommunication on my part with the spaces, but we are going to jump back on with Shred and Wes, myself, and the CT fam on spaces. That's the beauty of it. They do it every night, baby. So we don't have to like say, oh, we missed it. No, they do it every single night. So we will have the opportunity to do that again. But that was my bad on the scheduling, guys. Sorry about that.
Why do I have this here?
We got a TA guy, and one fast is TA falling wedge and a double bottom on the daily. That's my kind of talk right there.
Yeah, man.
I love the wedgies.
So let me share my chart, man. We'll dive into this. Who was that? Around 108, 109 breakout target. You got it, my friend. You got it. Real quick. Yeah, we're gonna do this really fast, man. I'm not gonna harp on it too much, guys. I think the key thing to remember here is that the macro view, right? We need to find out where our support and our resistances are and what levels we're looking at and in the direction of the market, right? So this is the weekly time frame here. I don't know why this saved, but I don't want to move it because it might be something that I put on there for the weekly or something. Or on the daily. Anyways, guys, our major levels here, support and resistance. You can see that we have been bouncing around. We are in an uptrend. It looks like we're finally putting in this nice little pullback. Wave 2 could be complete. That correction wave could be complete. Came down to 92 like we were expecting. Little wick down below that, but came right back up, and it's closed above 92. That's what's important here. So that is kind of what I'm looking at right now. Highs are going to be between 104 and 108. That is our previous high here. We need to get back above that for that breakout to continue into wave 3. But I do think wave 2 is over. I mean, essentially, wave 2 is over. That corrective move is over, and we need to break out above 104 and get above 108. Just close above there, and then we can continue wave 3, which is usually about the same. It's usually around the same gain as wave 1, you know, whenever you complete that or whatever. So that's good, man. Just keep in mind, guys, uptrend. We are in an uptrend, and this is healthy. Even that pullback was healthy, especially now that we're getting that green candle. It is a bullish engulfing candle as of right now, Sierra. So that's another positive thing that we're seeing. We are like at some kind of high volume areas. We're kind of chilling above these different high volume areas. But anyways, like it's looking good, man. It's looking good. So we are in that uptrend. We're above the 20. We're above the 50. We're above all of our moving averages on the weekly. Broke through that point of control, sitting above it. We have 3 days left on this week. 3 days left on this week. And remember, Siri, we were talking last week. I'm like, dude, I really do hope that this week closes in the red. So that way we get our 2 red candles and our lower wicks on those red candles. To me, that's an official pullback. And now we can continue up. Okay. So that is the weekly. Just remember these major levels, bullish engulfing, and MACD still bullish. The RSI is still bullish. Everything's still bullish. So that's looking good to me. Before I switch this series, is there anything you want to point out on that, or
just the fact that it looks like that jumping bull?
Yeah.
Remember that I said the analogy of a bull jumping into the bleachers?
Yeah.
That's the shape right there. And if you've looked at charts long enough, you'll start to see what the hell I'm talking about. Those green candles going up, the green candles going up are the back of the bull, and the red candles coming down are kind of his head, and then the green candle coming up is his horns. Now, just picture the candles below it are the bleachers. So if a bull jumps out of the bull pit and starts jumping up the bleachers, watch this pattern repeat during the bull run. And I'm telling you, you will see this pattern. This exact pattern will show up again. Mark my words, because I watched the chart in 2020, and I saw this pattern repeat so many times in 2020 that I was just like, I named it that. I named it a bull jumping up the. I don't know. I got to come up with a better name, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me.
Right.
And
this is continuation.
It's beyond bullish of a pattern, is what I'm saying. So even if they drop this down to that stupid range that we keep talking about, where the CME gap is, we said this weeks ago, Wes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All this looks great. The weekly looks great. But we also said we have to keep an eye on that stupid CME gap and that volume gap down there.
Yeah.
But it could happen after the bull run, bro. They in other words, we could go through the market makers say, you know what? Screw it. Leave it for the end of the bull run. I mean, they could drop it now, but that's the name of the game. That's the biggest question we should all be asking ourselves. Is the market makers going to fill that gap? And when are they going to fill it? And both of those questions, in my opinion,
I think
don't
no.
matter that much.
With 92 holding up like that, and the many times that we've come down and retested that zone down here, for 92 to hold up and continue to the upside, I say we don't go back there, man. We probably go back there and fill that gap, sometime in late 2025, 2026 or something. We might come back down and fill that gap, but I'm feeling good about it. On the weekly, man, this breakout target, it takes us to 135. We're talking about this overall move. About 135. Take that breakout level down below, use the extension, and then to the 1 is 134, 135. So, I mean, wave 2 could be pretty massive, man. That's if we get that move the same as back here. Wave 2 could be massive, and I do think wave 2 takes us to, or wave 3. I'm sorry, guys. Wave 3 could definitely take us to that 135 level that I'm looking at on the extension.
So you're thinking after the bull run they'll drop it. Now here's the other thing. I'm gonna just put this out there. We still haven't technically gotten our 30% correction for this run yet, and we ran from 15,000 to 108,000. We still haven't really felt the pain of like a massive 30%er in 1 or 2 days. So the other thing the market makers could do is let us have this run, let us have the run to 130, and then drop that sumbitch down, fill the gap, and then come back up. Like, get everyone bullish, and then get everyone to go long when we go up to 130. And then if they brought it down from 130 down to 70, do you know how many people would freaking leave? Like, so many people would get, like, people would be like, Sierra West, you guys told me this crypto thing would make me money. And they'll quit, they'll leave the space forever and flush. Oh my God, people would get wrecked if that happened. I'm not wishing that, believe me. I don't want that to happen. I'm just saying, we have to be aware of that too. Sorry.
No, you're good, brother. You're good, man. You're good. All right. So just moving on to the daily, man, I do want to zoom in here, right? So our overall trend is up. We have our high levels, our key levels that we saw on the weekly above and below. This is our previous swing high. So we are, remember I was talking about that 3-wave correction here? Because we went below this swing low here. We broke below that. So then we hit our 3-wave correction, and now we're going to continue up. This is the thing, dude. This is the thing. On the daily, we are not out of the woods yet, guys. We are not out of the woods yet. I don't care what anybody says. We're not on the daily. We need to break above this swing high right here. And until we break above that, we're making lower highs, right? We got our lower low right here, lower low right there, lower high, lower high. So what we need to do, man, is we need to break above. I'm saying 100K. You know, I put it at a range. It's like 99.5 to 100K or whatever. That's what we need to see before we can continue to the upside. So that is that's kind of what I'm watching there on the daily. But we did get a reset. Oh, let's see. We did get a reset on our RSI and our MACD. You can see the MACD's finally come down a little bit lower, and it's trying to cross now. RSI was reset, right? We got our RSI reset. That is a good thing. We haven't been back here on the RSI since, you know, back in freaking October 24th, minus, you know, this little spot here. But yeah, so we're making lower highs, lower lows on the daily, corrective movement. But I do think that this is a pivot, and we break above 100K and continue to the upside on the daily time frame.
I agree with everything you said there. The indicators look phenomenal. RSI's reset. That's good news. That candle did engulf the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, but you got that big bastard. If you count the big red one, 7 candles over, we have not yet engulfed that candle. Until we eat that candle, you guys, what Wes is saying, this candle or the next one, we've got to rise above that. We have to eat that candle. If we don't eat that candle,
close.
And now here's the thing. So if this is the daily, then tomorrow's candle, let's say we close tonight where we're at, right? And then tomorrow we start fresh again, and everyone's motivated, new year, new whatever. And now all of a sudden we make the attempt tomorrow, and tomorrow's Friday is the last chance we'll have. So based on the weekend trading, volatility goes low. So here's my early prediction. My prediction for right now, and it could change, is that we open tomorrow. I was going to say we were going to open red, but based on the candle itself engulfing the past 5 or 6, I'm going to say we're not going to open tomorrow in the red and go down to 92. That's not what I'm saying. What I think we'll do is attempt to eat that previous red candle. I think we'll try to do it. I don't think we will be able to, and I think that'll be the market maker's last attempt to go down, and then we'll have low volatility over the weekend, and it'll just be another boring weekend like it was last weekend. That's my prediction as of right now, but shit could change in an hour or two. You don't know. I mean, when China wakes up, when Asia wakes up, they have the ball in their court, you guys. So when we go to bed, 10:30, 11:30, 12, and Asia wakes up, they could just look at the charts and be like, you know what? Them boys on the West Coast and the East Coast did their job. Let's go. And they could pick the ball up and they could keep the candle moving. But like Wes said, if we don't get above that candle, we could still go down to 93. I think we go to 93 though. I don't think we see 92 again if that's the case. That's my opinion. In the short term, y'all. This is 72-hour short-term predictions.
Yeah. So this is, just remember that, guys. On the daily, weekly, we're in the uptrend. On the daily, we are in a downtrend, but I'm thinking that we're pivoting from that $92,000 level, but to officially call it a pivot in a reversal, then we need to break above this area right here. This year is just talking about. On the 4-hour, man, and then I'm just going to stop at the 4-hour. So the 4-hour, we are in an uptrend. Okay, so and that's kind of why I'm thinking that overall trend is up. Daily is down, but it looks like we're reversing, and I think we're going to reverse because switching to the 4-hour, you can see that now we're in an uptrend, right? We got our pivot signal here. We got our buy signal there. And to continue this uptrend, right, we bottomed out here, made a higher high, higher low, higher high. And to continue this uptrend, and another reason why I think we're having a pullback now, we're a little overheated here on the RSI. So I think we could probably possibly pull back to this trend continuation level right here. Boom, boom, right? Pull back to that level, if anything, and then I think we continue to the upside on the 4-hour. So I'm thinking reversals in.
What is that level, Wes? Because I can't see it.
This level is 95. It's like 95.4,
95. So that's a little higher than my 93
Mm.
call, but that's a little more bullish than what I was
That doesn't mean
expecting.
we don't wick below it. Yeah,
True.
but that doesn't mean we don't wick below it. Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
can you
just kind of what
can
I'm
you
watching.
do me a favor, Wes, for all our new viewers, explain to them in
Mhm.
a 5-year-old term why you are showing 3 different time, like, in other words, just a quick breakdown of why you show
Yeah.
the weekly, the daily, and then the 4-hour, which I think is beautiful
Okay.
because it's like from zoomed out, it's like going closer on a microscope. You're
Mhm.
seeing closer, but it's time. So for a noob that has no idea what daily versus weekly versus monthly candle
Yeah.
is, can you just explain it in like 2
Yeah,
minutes?
yeah, for sure. So that's it's called top-down analysis, top-down chart analysis, where you take different time frames, you know, the higher time frames for your more um comprehensive view of the market structure as a whole, just to kind of give you the high, I guess, the high lows, high highs, the you know, strong support and resistance levels. That kind of gives you that basis of, okay, what kind of trend are we in on the macro point of view, and then, you know, use hone in on the daily so you can start seeing, like, you pretty much want to confirm that, right? And then a lot of times what people do is they'll find their entries and their exits on the last time frame, which I do. I really do daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. But I think, you know, since there are a lot of new people coming in, I think just the weekly, you know, daily and the 4 hours, a little bit more easier for them to kind of understand, man, because they like to see the bigger picture or whatever. But that's pretty much all it is, man. It's just having a full, all around, comprehensive view of like what the market is doing, market structure and direction.
So it's to basically it's to give you an idea, and also if you're trading within, like, let's say you're just trying to make a trade for the day, right? You're trying to
Mhm.
literally just make this trade for right now because a coin you like is down 30%, and you think by tomorrow it's going to go back up to, positive 5%. That's a 30% gain. So if you're
Yeah.
that confident within a 24-hour period and you want to make that trade, you need to look at the daily
Mhm.
candles,
Right.
right? Whereas if you're more bullish on a coin that, let's say, is down 10% for the week, you think it'll take 7 days to get back up, but you think it's going to run really well. Well, that now you look at the weekly chart, and each candle represents the time frame of what he's talking about. So one candle on the daily chart represents one full day. One candle on the weekly chart represents one full week. One
Mhm.
candle on the 4-hour chart represents a 4-hour time period. So if you're looking, if you don't understand what we're telling you, it's just basically every time he changes from monthly, daily to 4 hours, each one of these candles equals whatever time frame he's on. So don't
Yeah.
let these charts, if you're brand new, these charts can be extremely intimidating, and most people will never get past this. They'll say, I don't want to learn it. It's too much. It's not too much.
Mhm.
Take the 10 minutes to learn how to read a
It's really
candlestick
not.
chart.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
thank yourself
you're pretty
later. It
much,
takes 10 minutes.
yeah, it's pretty much like reading deeper into a candle. Like on the monthly right here, yeah, we can see we have a green candle, right? That's bullish. That's cool. But like, to really understand what's actually happening within this candle, you need to drop down to the weekly. And so now the last four candles is what kind of what's going on with that one monthly candle. And you want to figure out, okay, well, I got a green candle here, bullish. But you want to dig deeper into that. You know what I mean? So then you would drop it down to a lower time frame, and you're seeing why it's a green candle, what the market structure looks like. Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
little easier for you to understand.
It is very intimidating when you're brand new coming into investing, though, but until you learn what an up wick is, a down wick, a bullish pin bar, a shooting star, all this stuff will come. You just really just got to learn. Red means down, green means up. The wicks mean how high up or how
Mm.
down low the price. It's all just the price action during that given time. So between 1 and 2 p.m. is 1 hour. So if you're on a 1 hour chart and you see the wick goes up to $5 and it goes down to $3, it's just telling you between 1 and 2 p.m. the price moved up, to $5 at some point. It reached as high as $5 and it went down as low as 50 cents, and then it closed at X price, whatever price, $3, whatever it is, and then the next candle forms. So that's all it is. So don't, if you're intimidated and you're new and you're watching us, please take 20 minutes and watch a YouTube video on candles and learn it, because it will make you unintimidated of any chart, and you can read any chart, not just crypto. You can read stocks, gold, commodities, futures, anything.
Yo, Hunter, what's up, man? Thanks for being here, brother. Yeah, if you're new here, man, guys, do us a favor. Make sure you're subscribed. We do it twice a week, Thursday and Monday. So, yeah, check us out, man. Appreciate you guys for being here. If you got anything you want us to look at, put it in the comments. Anything you want us to talk about, put it in the comments. But, yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for Bitcoin, man. Is there anything else you want to look at on Bitcoin?
No, I'm good, man. We definitely want to look at. Do you have any meme coins you want to look at?
Yeah, I do actually. I do. But I wanted to point this out really, really, really fast. Oh, how was your New Year's, man? I don't think we've talked since then.
It was good. Like I said, the only thing I was bummed out about was the time frame of the spaces, and because they changed the space, and I was in the spaces when they said they were changing it to 8 o'clock, but for some reason my mind drew a blank, and I had it in my phone still at 10 o'clock. So I got a little busy hanging out, but I'm out of town. So it's like, so I was late and I missed it, and I was like, damn it, dude. And Shred was on, so that kind of made me look like a douche. But like I said, CT goes on there every single night. So the good news is we could still do it. Hunter wants us to look at ADA, but whatever you're looking at, look at that, and then pull up ADA for Hunter if you don't mind.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Hunter, we got you, man. I just wanted to point this out. So Bitcoin dominance. All right, everybody's talking about altcoin season being here, or fixing to start, which I completely agree. Altcoin season. It's almost like when we go into a bear market, you don't realize it's a bear market until like months later. I think that's kind of the phase that we're at right now with alt season. Like we're slowly transitioning into the alts, and Bitcoin dominance is one of those charts that you can look at to compare the value of Bitcoin to the altcoins. And this is the dominant chart. And as you can see, guys, we are making a lower highs, and haven't made a lower low yet, but we have made a lower high. That's official because we've had a nice little pullback here. So I'm expecting this to drop out and drop down back here around 56, 55, 54. I think alt season's here, man. And the dominance will show it in its chart. We just turned red on the Gaussian channel, and
on the what channel?
Shit, you're not gonna see it right there.
On the what channel?
On the Gaussian channel.
God bless you.
On the Gaussian channel.
Oh, shit. Wow, that looks like a decent.
This is the overall one, right? And these right here, they time out exactly the same. I've measured these, and I've measured the reds, and the reds aren't as close because it's all jacked up over here. But the green is like we are right where we were back here in the green, and I think that making that lower low on the Bitcoin dominance, I do think that we start to drop down tremendously. Not tremendously, but we do start to drop on dominance. What do you think, man?
I think you should keep that chart that you have up, and back out a little bit again. Can you back out to where it showed that huge pattern? Yeah, zoom out a little. Zoom out a little more, a little more, a little more. Boom. Okay, you can kind of see it there.
Oh, it's not going to do anything right there.
Well, just from up and then like that, I mean, that's like sort of bullish to me. That's a bullish pennant. That's the shape, unless I'm looking at it wrong. Wait, this is the dominance, Bitcoin dominance chart?
This is the Bitcoin dominance chart, yeah.
And this is on the weekly.
This is during the week. So it's weird because the greens usually signify, the start of the bear market, and then the red usually signifies the start of the alt season and like the parabolic bull run. So it's weird. It's kind of backwards a little bit.
Well, the green line back there is kind of coming up and over, whereas the candles are at the top. So that doesn't make much sense on the left side of the chart.
It's weird, man. There weren't as many altcoins as there are today. So Bitcoin really didn't have much of a competition. So the dominance would play out a little bit more because it was only being compared to, a handful of altcoins. But now it's starting to look funny. The more altcoins we start having in, and the fractionalized liquidity. But if you're just paying attention to the actual downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, they still play out, and the time frames still kind of add up to
See, I was looking at it as a massive, as a one whole thing, because if you zoom out again, look at the top left, it just looks like you could see the candles at the top left. But
yeah, it's a funny
again, like I said, the Bitcoin dominance chart, Cowan does it every day. That's his thing. That's his chart. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It doesn't play out. All I'm saying is, look, altcoins.
It's good to look at, but
it's good to look at for timing. But overall, no altcoins are going to go up.
And overall structure,
So it's just, to me, it's a chart.
Bitcoin's going to go up first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really when the money starts flowing.
That's what I meant. What I meant to say,
the altcoins.
Yeah, no altcoins will go up without Bitcoin going up first anyway. So it's like a guaranteed chart you can kind of look at. But so let's look at ADA, man. I want to see your thoughts on ADA, because God knows ADA army is strong. XRP army is strong. They are relentless. I've been in the space 4 years, and I have not seen bigger people that are bullish on either coin. Like, those are the two most popular coins with retail. For whatever reason, ADA and XRP have that title, bro. There's no arguing that. I mean, they have strong retail armies, and ADA is called ADA army. XRP army. What is ADA? ADA fam? They had a nickname too, I think. XRP is called XRP army, I think. We're not getting rugged, are we? Are you just frozen? Oh, shit. Yeah, it looks like we might be getting rugged. Wes, are you there? Or are you just in deep thought? I don't know if it's on my end. All right, let me see here. We good? Did we get rugged?
What the hell? I don't know what just happened. I don't
know
what that was.
Were you talking?
Mm-mm.
You weren't talking during that time? Because I was like, I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Diogo's laughing his ass off. That was Diogo tapping into the stream. He's like,
what's up, Diogo? All right. Any news on the create stuff, Diogo?
And do you want to attempt that again, Wes? Because we kind of lost you on ADA.
I'll do it again.
Let's try it again. That might have just been the internet glitching out, you guys. We're sorry about that. 2025 goals for real is going to be plugging into the freaking routers and getting officially a little bit higher speed internet where we're plugged in and not having that issue.
Yeah, we'll get it, man. We'll get it for sure. We will get it. Hey, is today the 16th anniversary of the white or Bitcoin?
Of the white paper. No, white paper is Halloween, isn't it?
No, Bitcoin.
Not sure.
I feel like it is, dude. I just thought about that.
Maybe. All right, so you have ADA pulled up right now.
Yeah, I got it right here on the chart.
Wow. She's falling. It looks like a little. Oh, no, that's Bitcoin still. You got Bitcoin. I'm like, wow, nice bull flag. Well, that's confirmation that we're going to
Wow.
keep rolling. That's confirmation right there.
ADA looks good too.
It was looking good last
that.
time I looked at it.
Let me take this off. All right, weekly. I mean, it's doing the same thing as Bitcoin, man. It's having that nice little, we got
pattern.
that pullback. We bottomed out. We have our little lower level here. We tried to come back and retest it, dip below it, close back up above it. Or no, not closed yet, but we are putting in that bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, and everything's looking good with ADA, man, on the weekly.
It's kind of that shape I was talking about on the weekly. You kind of see that bull jumping into the bleachers. He's a little clearer. It's almost like Bitcoin's price action under a microscope. And you guys get ready for this shit, because the whole bull run, when Bitcoin's going up, the alts are going to follow. Bitcoin's the leader, altcoins are the followers. And when Bitcoin makes that bull pattern, the alts are not, most likely, are not going to be like, oh, I'm going to do my own thing. No, they generally are going to follow Bitcoin, because people are going to take profits from Bitcoin. They're going to roll into whatever coins they're holding. And that goes for pretty much the whole spectrum of altcoins, minus the ones that just came out and stuff like that. You're doing that weird thing again, Wes, where you're just staring at the screen. Yeah, it's rugging. I think that's a speed problem. Oh, and we got rugged. Variance January 6th. What does that say? Variance January 6th. Okay, that must be for the treasure. We're gonna wait for Wes to rejoin. I think he got rugged. Let me see here. Let me pull this back up.
What in the world is going on, man?
I think you got rugged. Sometimes it does that. If you have too many apps up or something, it'll rug you and pull you out for. But I've been trying to use the same profile. You know what? It could have something to do with us both using the same profile too. That could create strain. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That could. Yeah, that could.
Yeah. But it's hard.
How
for
much
me because
did you hear?
Absolutely nothing. I said you're doing that weird thing again where you're just staring at the computer. Because when it freezes, you're frozen. You're like this, like staring. I'm like, Wes, are you there?
Okay, I'm just gonna do it really fast. I mean, it's looking just kind of like Bitcoin is, which is a good sign. It's a mature token. This is gonna be one that does really well this cycle. I think we can all agree on that. But technically, right now, it is in that little corrective phase. From this move up, we got our 5 waves here, and then now our corrective wave here. So I do think we bottomed out at 77 cents. But to continue in this uptrend, we're getting a little resistance from this counter trend level here. But we want to look up and to the left, and that's going to be our level here that we're going to want to break above to really and officially reverse here. So what is that level? It's above $1 for sure. So yeah, I mean, I would expect it to head up this way. I mean, we got our MACD that's flipped bullish. We got our RSI that's looking good, man. Still a lot of room to run there. So yeah, make sure I didn't get rugged again.
No, you're good. I got through all that.
Okay. All right, cool.
And again, that's gonna kind of roll off of what Bitcoin's doing too, y'all. I mean, we could go into all the altcoins and shit right now, but really, you got to watch Daddy right now. We're just at that point where we're all waiting for an altcoins. We're all waiting for. I will pull up the CT chart, but just because it's got a nice cup and handle. But even with the CT chart, rather, it's one of those things where you have to realize that you really have to realize that it's Bitcoin that leads the race. It's Bitcoin that leads the market when it comes to us in altcoins. And you just, once you get used to that, you don't take it so personally about your bags. You're like, why is my damn bag running? You don't look at it so much like that anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if I want to use, I guess I have to use. Okay, hold on. All right, that's pulled up. That's good. Let me pull up CT.
Yeah, you're good, man. I have a few that I wanted you to look at as well. But whenever you're ready.
Boom.
Somebody asked a question earlier. What gaming and AI coins to watch? So the ones that I have are going to be some good ones to watch too.
All right, let me pull this over here and share the screen, you guys. Bear with me. If you're new and you're catching in, please hit the like button on YouTube. If you're over there on YouTube, even if you don't feel like subscribing, hit the like button for us, please. Only takes a second to hit that like button. But yeah, you should subscribe because we do this twice a week. We're reliable. Been doing it for 2 years. We're not going nowhere. And
bro, did you see Small Brains were up over like 2,500 for one Small Brain?
There's no doubt. I mean that
I think
they were too expensive for me in the past to get one. So it doesn't surprise me.
They were like $200 in the bear market, $300.
I know, and that was too expensive for me in the bear market. All right, so here we go. This is it. This is the cup and handle that's already halfway forming. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and I said that it was going to be a cup and handle back when it was right here. I mean, it wasn't even forming the cup and handle yet when I saw this, and now it basically is confirmation. This cup and handle. Why is it doing this crazy shit on trading? It's doing it again. All right, I'm just gonna have to put it right there. I guess it is just laggy, but it's like weird because I move my mouse and it moves the cursor like the opposite direction. All right, but anyway, this is where I said the what the fuck is that? That's not an arrow, bro. Come on. Anyway,
what the hell is that?
It's like I drew a straight arrow. I couldn't have drawn it more straight. All right. So here's the thing, though. This is where I said that the cup and handle was going to form. And then look at the handle. Here's the handle right here. Boom. Beautifully forming.
Starting to break out.
Beautifully forming. So what I'm looking for is a breakout of this, a slight retest, and then a continuation. And the continuation of this is going to be a nice price target, you guys, because I'm going to measure and extrapolate. So when you're doing a cup and handle, and this is a beautiful cup. Most of my cups look like shit. They're like all jagged over here and jagged over here. This is a beautiful bowl-shaped cup. And then here's the handle. I mean, the handle hasn't played out yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna. I mean, this is a textbook cup and handle, and this is over a couple months, dude. This is not a. I mean, look at. I just drew that and it's lagging. Hold on.
Dude, I bet the weekly is probably a solid one, dude.
This started in October, dude. We're in what month are we in? We're in freaking January.
Shit, October, I don't know, man. We just January.
We're 4 months. This is a 4-month cup and handle, you guys. That is not that's not a small small time frame. Come on, trading. Whatever the hell I'm on. This damn thing, dude. Hold on. Sorry. It's being laggy. See, it's doing this. I go up and it goes down. I go left, it goes right. What the hell? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, see, I'm moving my cursor up.
Something's going on with that, dude.
No, it's acting psycho, dude. Like,
yeah. Jesus, man.
I can't even move the thing up. All right.
Here, I'll call Elon real quick, man.
So, I don't know if it's Elon you need to call. Shit.
I just want to name drop. I'll call Elon
Musk, man. But as soon as you said that, it acted right. So maybe it is Elon you need to call. All right, there we go. What the fuck? All right, so there we go. I measured that. Let's extrapolate it. Somebody's playing around on my shit. All right, here we go. Extrapolate to 0.004. So what kind of run is that? Again, this is a short-term trade. This is not a short-term project. You guys, please, I'm doing TA on this, but this is not a get in, get out type token. If you don't know what this is, tune into their spaces at 10 o'clock p.m. I'm not going to overdo it because I believe in it. I'm not going to overshill it. Wes and I both hold bags, but they're doing something unlike most people. Now, even if you're in the short-term game, all right, I want to make a swing trade. This cup and handle breakout, I do believe will be at least a 78%, probably between 50 and 78% price target. and it's going to play out. All right, I don't want to say it's going to, not financial advice, but over, I think, what is it, 70% of the time? Shit, we lost Wes again. Over 70% of the time, this pattern breaks out into a bullish continuation. When you see the cup and handle, you measure from the top of the cup to the bottom, you extrapolate the price, put it over here, boom. That is a 78% pump. Any way you slice it. Could it take a couple more weeks? Could it take 3-4 weeks? Yeah, sure. It could take 3-4 more weeks. But how long is it going to take you to earn 78% interest in a freaking bank? The answer is your entire life, and you still will not make it because they pay you less than 1% in the bank to keep your money. So unless you have 780 years to live, you should be looking at your risk to reward and deciding whether or not investing is for you. And that's it. That's my soapbox for the day. But check out CT, 10 o'clock every single night. These guys do a spaces. They're phenomenal. They're OGs in the space. There's noobs in there. Great group of guys. And just check them out. I mean, listen for yourself. Listen in one night. You'll see what I'm saying.
We are all CT. Dude, that video you made was like epic, bro. When you were talking into it. That was dope, man.
Because Cook, dude, we should throw on Cook too, because I feel bad I missed that spaces. Cook is the two. So out of all the meme coins on Solana, these are the two that Wes and I are both pretty much in agreement. Which doesn't happen all the time because Wes has his picks, I have my pick, but we both see these projects as very strong.
Yeah.
And look at this, Wes. I drew this fucking so long ago, dude. Look, okay, I'm off about this a little bit, but look how well it followed this, right? Okay, so again, if this is a deeper one, let's get rid of this now, because let's say we broke that. Say, oh, Sierra, you're wrong. So I'm gonna leave that so I don't have to redraw the shit. What if, and just
epic entry.
What if this is an epic entry into Cook? Okay, these guys are not done. Look at this, dude. Okay, so here was this cup and handle, measured it, boom. You did go up there. It did play out. Cup and handles play out. Okay, it just fell from there, right? Boom, fell from there. But now, just bear with me. Perfect cup and handle. Breakout, boom.
Breakout.
Now, what if this is the new cup and handle? Look at the size. Look at the size of this cup, dude. This cup is gonna probably be, and I'm gonna have to scroll over. I'm gonna have to scroll over.
I don't think it goes that far. I don't think it goes that far. What date is that?
I think it does.
What date is that?
No, I think
the breakout. February?
I think it does go this far. I think it goes this far, and then it goes right here. Oh yeah. I think it does this, because look, it's going to be a massive breakout when it does break out. Come on, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Hold on. Bear with me. This is why I say this, because look, you have to extend this, right? You have to extend this to here. So that push, if it is this steep of a cup playing out, the breakout is going to be up here. Watch.
Come on. What up, DZ?
That's your breakout target. So your breakout target, your new breakout target, and let me put the little dude on the screen just for the hell of it, just because I like to do this for accountability. Boom. This is your price target here for Cook on that breakout is between 1.18 and 1.9 of almost 2 cents. So that's if it goes that long. That's March, April, May. That would play out into about the take profit, sell in May and walk away. That would put you right there. So I don't know, dude. Could the alts go sideways until February, March? I mean, could Bitcoin cook the rest of January and then almost all the way through February? Is a short month. I mean, Trump doesn't take office till the 20th, so January is kind of a wash for that reason. You got to kind of wait till that because everyone's on edge about that. So that puts you at the 20th. Then after the 20th, you have a short month in February. So March could be, I'm thinking between February and April is going to be the biggest. That's going to be the big boy run. Like, could we keep going sideways before
February
we get
and
to
April?
130? I don't know. That's what I think, dude. I don't know though. Maybe right after Trump gets in, it goes nuts. But I was just thinking.
Good.
I think it would take a minute for him to get settled in, everyone to go, okay. So like I think on both sides of the aisle, people are going to look at each other and be like, okay, so we're not going to do this Civil War thing, right? Everything cool? All right. Market's full steam. Like it's because it's so in the air, dude. Just shit. You got aliens and UFOs and shit. I mean, you got bombs going off now. I mean, people are fucking crazy. So you have to balance the reality of life and the reality of politics and religion and all this shit going on in the world. You have to be aware and tapped into that somewhat. Over the long term, it does not matter. I think these markets still go up, but in the short term, it's nice to kind of get a feel for where we're going to go. I would say February to April is going to be your biggest run of the first part. And then I do think we have a mini sell-off in May, kind of shake the new hands out, the weak hands out. And I do think we form another double top for Bitcoin. So I think it makes a high like 130, 140, 150. I think it has a retrace. And then I think
we're talking about Bitcoin?
Yeah. I think because the alts are, I don't think these alts are going to run until I think we'll have one more mini alt season. Like when we go to 130, we're going to have alt season. I think we're going to have a cool off period. And then I think we're going to go to that 250, 275.
I think Bitcoin dominance is topped out, in my opinion. That's what I think. I think it's topped out, man. The altcoins start to push up from here.
So you saying Bitcoin price isn't going higher?
No, it's definitely going higher. I just think that more liquidity is going to flow into the altcoins from here on out.
But for the new liquidity to flow, you need new people in, right?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so a little bit. You're talking about a mini altcoin season, though, right? Like a mini season.
I think that no, not a mini. I think it's here, dude. I think it's here. Like I was saying, you don't know it until like a month or so later, and you're like, oh shit, it's alt season. Same thing as the bear market. You don't know that like it's the bear market until we're fucking months into it, and you're like, all right, cool, man. You know what I mean? And then same with the bull. I think that right now we are in that transitioning phase. I'm not saying Bitcoin's topped out. Bitcoin is definitely not topped out. I just don't think that it moves as fast to where it's going to go as the altcoins. I think the altcoins are about to start moving.
Yeah, I mean, I think the altcoins will run a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a place where I'm ready to sell at all. I mean, I'm not selling on this.
Oh, I'm not selling. Nah, dude, hell no. I'm not looking to sell until August, maybe July, and start taking profits. But I'm with you. May is going to be, I think May is our usual May, sell and May walk away bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, I expect a couple of big corrections in between, like same as last time, man. Same as last time.
All right, so DZ's challenging me on this. He says, bro said Bitcoin going to go 250. Bro said Bitcoin going to go to 250 this bull run, so another $3 trillion. Ha ha. Where the money coming from? Okay, I'm glad you asked this question. This is a beautiful question because you need that new money to come in order to get to that market cap. So this is a great question. Where is the money going to come from? Okay. This is what I've said before, and this is what I'll say again. This is the reason my price target is 275. When Bitcoin broke above $100,000, I had more people talk to me about crypto that I've been trying to get into crypto for over 4 years. I've had a podcast for 2 years, but you know what? They didn't give a shit. You know when they gave a shit? When Bitcoin broke 100K. You know why? Because human beings are based on emotion, fear, and greed. And what brings $3 trillion into the market is greed. When Trump takes office, pro-crypto regulation, BlackRock's already been buying since 15,000. You got to keep in mind, the institutions are in, but that's not what's going to push us up to 3 trillion, even though they have it. There's over 400, I think 400. It's an insane amount of cash that's just out in the world right now. They printed over 70% of the supply. Money is out there. Okay. Money is out there. It's been so printed that 75% of all the world's cash reserves have been printed in the last 4 years since COVID. So with that, with where's the money coming from? It's already out there. The money is out there in the world. Okay. They printed it in 2020. So that's number one. There's a couple hundred trillion, whatever it is, out floating around. Now you got BlackRock, Vanguard, all these big institutions. That's not where the money comes in, though. They're the ones buying right now because they're going to sell to retail. Okay.
See, I think they're already selling.
I don't think they're. I think they're selling only to manipulate the price. They're selling to control the line of control. They're selling to show dominance over the chart, but they're not selling their holdings. They have two separate bags like we do. They have a long term and they have a short term. BlackRock has been doing this for over 200 years.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
yeah,
it's not that I don't think that I think they're selling. There is like actual proof that they are selling on these pumps, right? They're selling on these pumps, and then on the retraces, they're buying more. So it's just recycled money. But like you can see where the big money is starting to sell little by little, taking profits, and then we're starting to see
I mean,
retail coming in
because they have only dipped their toes in, dude. Look, BlackRock's got $10 trillion under management. That's what they report, right? So they report 10 trillion. So do you know how much money 10 trillion is? If you stack $10 trillion up from the ground, I think it would go to outer space. No joke. It's so much money that they manage. So they're sprinkling a tiny little bit. What I'm saying is the greed factor is what pushes us to 3 trillion, because when Bitcoin breaks again above $100,000 and then Bitcoin goes to 130,000, those people that I was trying to get into crypto 2 or 3 years ago are going to be calling, and they're going to be going, hey man, that's when people are going to buy. The noobs are going to buy when it's up. So what happens is when the supply drops and the price goes up and more people come in to buy, that's what brings you to $275,000. So in my opinion, it's the FOMO, it's the greed, and people just straight up coming in and getting a Coinbase account, Robinhood account, and saying, screw it, this thing's going ballistic. If I don't get in, I'm not going to make it. That feeling is going to go to retail. And I think that is what brings in easy $3 trillion without even a blink of an eye, dude. I'm telling you, 275. You can save this tweet, save this video, bro. We're going there.
No, you've said it, and I think DZ is questioning, based on his last comment here. And you have to understand, $3 trillion is a lot of money. The average American doesn't have money to buy. And I just want to say, in 2020, we had all that money flowing in. Like you said, a lot of the money supply came in because of 2020 and because of COVID and everything. Robinhood, people were spending that money on. I mean, you had a ton of Americans that were still working, but getting those stimulus checks. And what were they doing with it? They were buying crypto. They were buying stocks. They were on Robinhood. They were, freaking GameStop and shit, like all this. You remember that? I mean, it was absolutely insane. But I think what his point is now that we're going through that quantitative easing and the money supply, I think he's thinking that it just stays where it's at now, and people just don't have that money anymore like we did in 2020.
Now let me interject, because that's a good point, but I'm going to tell you why this beats that point as well. Okay. He says we don't have money to buy crypto, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be your voice here, DZ. No, so we can get well-rounded.
I totally agree with what DZ's saying, but where I disagree and where I say that point is null and void and it's not going to matter at all is because you don't need people to come in and throw $1,000. You don't need people to come in and throw $100. You don't need people to come in and even put $50 in. You know what you need? You ready? You need people to come in with $20, but you need a freak ton of people. And you know what? The one thing retail has over Wall Street that Wall Street doesn't have? Wall Street has all the money, yes, but we have the numbers. We are the ones with the numbers. There's 6 billion people on the planet, whatever the hell. We are the ones, the little guys that don't have a ton of money. Yeah, we are the ones that actually move the market. You know why? Because we outnumber them. There's so many more of us than there is of them. You have to look at the war strategy on both sides. Just because you're the little guy and you haven't made your fortune yet, trust me, I'm a little guy too. I haven't made my fortune yet either. I'm on your side, DZ. I feel you. This is why we started this channel.
Mhm.
In 2020, when Wes was still working in a restaurant, I had pretty much dropped out of the restaurant game because I wanted to focus on this. So I stopped working in restaurants because I knew it was taking up too much of my time. I focused 8 hours a day to learn how to read candles and blah, blah, blah. But I still worked a crappy job that was paying me $7.15 an hour in
Jesus
2020,
Christ.
dude. It was
In
at a putt.
2020?
It was at a putt golf place. I walked there because
Shit, bro.
because I didn't have a car. So DZ, I'm talking
Yeah,
to
I
you.
remember.
I didn't have a car, bro. I didn't even have a car. Okay. I bought my car with Ethereum. I made money on Ethereum to buy my car. I did not have a vehicle. This is how I made myself go from walking to Walmart to a car. So literally, and it was, I had a job, but it wasn't paying nothing. So I feel you. I was putting in 50 cents at a time. This is what I'm trying to say, though. The money will come in. The money will come in from FOMO, greed, and just the overall energy of Bitcoin going up. Retail has enough people to move the market. If 10,000 people put in $15, you know what I'm saying? That's just as good as one whale coming in and putting in his little amount. So I wouldn't just get discouraged and think that much money can't come in. Dude, there's literally like $400 trillion of cash sitting out there. The money's out there.
So your point is,
my point is retail in small
FOMO.
amounts, but from the massive amount of people, that's where you get your actual cash, and you don't have to put in big money. The average American don't have $1,000 to invest. They've got $20 they can throw at something. But here's my other point I want to go to. I wasn't spending my money on booze, cigarettes, going out to clubs, going out drinking, going out party. Every single dollar I made out of that $7, and when I say every single dollar, other than rent and food, went into the market, went into Bitcoin and Ethereum. So there is going to be some people that do that, but I agree with you, DZ. I think the American average guys are going to look at it and they're going to go, wow, Bitcoin went to 130,000. I'm going to throw $20 in. That's what I'm saying is going to bring in a lot of money.
FOMO, like they're going to come in due to FOMO.
Yes, a lot of people with a little bit of money instead of, BlackRock's going to send us there. BlackRock. This is what happened in 2020. They print. Hold on, let me finish this. They printed the money in 2020. You know what they did? They sent it out to retail, and retail bought it. And then guess what? What happened? FTX crashed. It was manipulation. And guess who got all that crypto cheap? The whales. Retail FOMO sold, and the whales. BlackRock is using your money from COVID to buy the Bitcoin. They didn't even come out of pocket, bro. Plus, they got stimulus. So
I think that 2020 was that year to get in. I think 2020 was that last year, or I won't say 2020, but 2020 and to the bottom of this previous bear market. I think if you didn't get in by then, I don't know, man. Retail, I just don't. I don't know, man. I think I'm more focused on. No, I'm more focused on. BlackRock is custodying the Bitcoin, or they offer it to their clients, but they don't hold it on their balance sheets. I think that if anything, if we do get to 250K, it's going to come from institutional adoption, personal finance advisors. Like I think that's what it's going to come from. Or the American, what is it? The Bitcoin reserves, the trust or whatever. I think that's where that comes from. But to DZ's point, maybe Americans don't have it this time, and that money does come from, the institutions.
Well, if you do the numbers, you could look up the numbers on how many boomers and the greatest wealth transfer in history that's going on right now. The boomers that have grandchildren and children, okay, there's more boomers than there is this generation anyway. So you could say, oh, well, this generation, this and that, birth rates declining. I get all that. But the people who have the money, the majority of the people who have the money in the land are getting to the age now where they're wanting to pass that on too. You've got multiple factors here where the money comes from. I'm not worried about where the money comes from because, there's no volume, there's no liquidity. People always use that. But I'm going to tell you, where there's a will, there's a mother effing way. And it will happen, dude. With greed and FOMO, I'm telling you.
Well, I know one thing. We'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see. But I think that the institutions have more of an impact than retail this time, just from them FOMOing and buying it and putting it on their balance sheets and
well, the companies in the
things like that.
countries. Let's not rule out the countries. I didn't even talk about that. You know, you got El Salvador and Bulgaria, whatever it
Sovereign
is.
wealth and shit.
The
Yeah.
sovereign wealth funds. You got Abu Dhabi or whatever. You know, Dubai wealth funds. You got the biggest investor in the U.S., freaking Kevin from Shark Tank, over there working with the Saudis. You want to talk about where $3 trillion is? You go to the Saudis, $3 trillion ain't nothing to the Saudis, bro. They'll drop that shit. You ever seen Dubai? Have you seen Dubai? These people do not, money is of no object to these people. No object. They're all literally driving Lamborghinis down the road just to go to coffee, and like they're drinking coffee out of gold cups with like gold flakes. Like that's how they drink their coffee. So there's, I think, I don't know. We should Google it, see, make sure I'm not wrong. How much assets there are total in the whole world? But I think it was like $400 trillion worth of. It was insane, an insane amount of money that's out there. So while I see your point, DZ, and I do agree with you about retail struggle, and it's real because I live it, I've lived it. It's, but I've also seen crypto change my life personally. So it depends on what you dedicate to, and it depends on how much time, energy, effort you put in. But also the average retail guy, I don't think the average person is going to do what I did. I think they're going to, you know, keep their normal job, keep doing what they do, but they're going to see Bitcoin go above 100K again. And this time it'll hold above 100K. And when it heads up to 150, they're going to go, oh shit, let me throw $20 in. And I think that happens on such a massive scale. You know, 330 million Americans times $20, that's 6.6 billion. So that's if every American just does the bare minimum, right?
And he said
or whatever.
2/4 of those are seniors and minors.
But then again, that goes to your boomers.
There's a lot of factors, man.
That goes to your boomers that are also dying off now, okay?
Yeah.
And they have to give the money to their children and their grandchildren. What are their children and their grandchildren buying? Are they buying ETFs? Are they buying stocks and bonds? No. They're either buying real estate or they're buying crypto. All the younger generation are not really going into stocks that much. So if 2 out of 4 are seniors, again, that money still flows to their kids because the boomers are more people. There's more populated boomers than there are Generation X and the Zoomers.
Yeah.
So that's the counter side to the argument of where the money comes from. I don't look at it as we can't get $3 trillion market cap. We can absolutely hit that, and I think it happens this cycle. I haven't changed my mind on that at all.
Yeah, he says that it does happen. Just he doesn't think it's going to happen
on
this
cycle
run. Yeah.
See, I disagree with that. I think we run it this cycle. I think we got shorted in 2020, right? We got undershot in 2020, and I think we're going to overshoot in this bull run to make up for it. And then I think we correct and we find that price where it really needs to be, which is probably about 150,000. So I think we go from here to 250, 275, and then we come back down to like $120, and that'll be like Bitcoin's price for a little while into the bear. That I don't know. Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. But that's kind of how I'm feeling the vibe. But I don't know. We'll see, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. We're gonna find out for sure. Either way, right? So yeah. All right. I know there was a couple of requests in here for some tokens. What time is it? 8:48. Degen is one that has been mentioned a few times, man, that I think I need to get on. Small coin, dude. Have you seen small coin lately?
Went absolutely ballistic.
Absolutely fucking bonkers, dude.
Well, DZ, don't dip out for 6 months, brother. Don't dip out for 6 months, then come back. But you're more than welcome to come back in 6 months for this conversation.
6 months, come on, man.
But you should stick around, man. Stick around. We're here every week, twice a week, brother. I like this because you're officially the first. I can't really call you a troll because you're being so polite.
No,
you're being
he's not
cool.
a troll.
So he's not a troll, but it's like Wes. We got 52 live, more than that because it's not right. So you said we were going to break records tonight. I think we're breaking records, but DZ, come back before 6 months, man. We need this input. This is good for our chat.
Monday and Thursday, bro. Monday and Thursday, man. Monday's at 12 Eastern Standard, and then Thursdays at 7, dude. So love to have you.
Yeah, and Wes, you pulling up small coin for sure, dude. That thing's nuts.
So small coin, man. This is, dude. I need to buy more. Man. I'm FOMOing, dude. My bag literally 5x'd overnight, and I want to buy more. Even though I know I shouldn't buy more right now, I still want to. But yeah. Let's see. All right. I'm just doing a basic view of it, man, just to kind of run through it real quick. But yeah, this is a small coin. It ran all the way up, dude. Look at the high on this thing, dude.
Goodness.
It went up 300% today. It's kind of
Of course.
corrected back about halfway. But yeah, I think this is one, dude. If it goes any lower, or even right now, man, I might buy some now. But I'm feeling good about small coin. I think the vibes are there, dude. It's only a $15 million market cap coin, and then they're tying it in. I saw some rumors within the Treasure ecosystem that there's a big plans for small coin, man, and I think it has something to do with AI and the small brains. And yeah, I'm not gonna fade this one anymore, dude. I wish I had a bigger bag, but I think I'm gonna scoop some tonight.
And my
small
dumb
coin is one, yeah.
dude, my dumbass. There was that FUD in the beginning that I guess I believed in the FUD, and people were saying, "Oh, well, small coin, it's not by the small verse or treasure, so therefore it's a fake and this and that."
Yeah.
So
I think it
I
was a
believed it.
CTO, dude.
Yeah, well, I believed in the FUD and I sold my bag because of that, because I like small, but otherwise I would have kept it. But I freaking sold my drop and went into Boot because I thought that it was like a Solana dev scam coin. Like people were just trying to ride off the coattails. So because of that, I sold my drop. I had an airdrop of that. Freaking dumbass. Live and learn, bro. This is why you can't believe the FUD. You can't believe the FUD sometimes, you guys.
Yeah. But I think this is still a huge opportunity for anybody that is looking for something to get into. Low cap, 15 million. The community is absolutely fucking strong, dude. They're beasts. We know a lot of these guys, man. But this is one that you can get into for sure.
Can you go to the max chart real quick, or is that the max chart?
Yeah, that's the max.
God damn it! Shit.
Yeah,
that is the max. God.
Yeah.
See, I had this drop, man. Mother effer. Oh well.
Yeah, there was who was it? Was it Patton? Was it Patton that said something about it?
I don't know, dude, but I bought into the FUD and it pissed me off afterwards because a couple of other people were saying, "No, dude, this is cool, man," even though it wasn't from the team, whatever. But that FUD was enough to make, because my loyalty to small is what made me fumble the airdrop, because it wasn't sent out by the team, or supposedly that's what was said. So because I bought into that, I was like, "Oh, this ain't a real deal thing." So, live and learn. None of us are perfect. We make mistakes. That was a mistake. I should have held this.
And real quick, just in case DZ is still here, but I want to look at it anyways, man. DGen looks pretty solid. A really good entry right now for DGen. So this is the all chart.
What is this coin again? I know we've talked about this.
This is DGen. This is DGen. I believe it's on base, dude. Somebody else mentioned it. I think it was GMB.
A lot of shit on base. A lot of stuff on base, you guys.
Yeah. So this is one that I might end up scooping today. So
nice
thank you for reminding me on that. Yeah.
This is a nice entry on this. This chart looks pretty damn good, bro.
For sure. And then if you look, this was March, right? Yeah. This was March. This is when Bitcoin had that run up. So when you see coins like this that run up with Bitcoin, but it does like 20x more than Bitcoin, that's usually a pretty sure sign that this is going to do really well. Yeah, that looks good, man. I might have to jump in on that tonight.
I'm gonna have to jump in on that too. Yeah, that chart looks too good not to jump into, bro. Wait. Go back to that. Was that the max chart before you?
Yeah, that's the max chart.
Okay. Yep. All right.
So yeah, that's the max chart, man. Looks like it's fine in the bottom. Could go a little bit lower, but I mean that's close enough for me.
Yeah, it looks good.
Is it 137 million market cap? Yeah, I might mess with that, man. Magic is another one, dude, that I want to look at real fast. This one did really well today, and I think this is still an incredible opportunity for anybody that's looking for like gaming tokens or whatever. This is one that's going to do extremely well. This is Magic. This is Treasure DAO's gas token. This is their native token. The Treasure chain just went live like 2 weeks ago or something. So this one's going to do really well, I believe. Gaming token and everything they're building over there is really, really cool. Really good. Really good.
Another killer entry, dude. That's another max chart. Nice entry.
Yep. Nice entry. And then 157 million market cap. These are the ones, dude, anything sub 250, 500 million market cap. These are the ones that could 100% 100x. Like there's that it could go to 1.5 billion for sure. Easily, I think. Wait, did I do the math right? I don't know if I did the math.
157 million. It could go to what, a billion?
I feel stupid right now, dude.
Well, you're the numbers guy. If the numbers guy is dropping the ball,
right.
I've officially made Wes the numbers guy because I don't like doing that.
Yeah,
it makes my head hurt.
Okay, so a 10x would be 1.5 billion. This one 10x is easily, in my opinion. I think this is a 1 billion plus token for sure.
What else you got on coins?
So Per is one. So we have Magic, Small, Per. These are all incredible entries. Small might be a little overheated. You could probably wait on that one a little bit.
I scooped some Per the other day, by the way, a couple days ago. Yes, I did.
This is one that's going to do absolutely incredible, man. This is the first meme coin on Hyperliquid, right? And we know the Hyper EVM is being worked on to launch soon, and we all know about the Hyperliquid thing, man. It's just been going berserk, dude.
Wes,
yeah.
Before you get into this, you're going to be super proud of me. I not only bought some of this, but I did it on a limit order, brother. I set a limit order.
You did?
Yes, sir. So I waited for my
shit,
entry.
Man.
I set a limit order, and from now on, my new rule is I will not leverage long. I'm like Bart Simpson on the chalkboard. I will not leverage long 65x without a stop loss in place. From now on, that's my new rule. No more trading without stop loss. I'm gonna do it. I thought I was
good enough rule, man.
Without it, but that's my new rule. But my limit order got filled at 29 cents or 30 cents. That's where it looks like it got filled. I don't know. From your chart, it does. But anyway, go ahead. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. This is another one again, guys. Hyperliquid been getting a lot of hype lately. They just did the airdrop, made a lot of people happy. And then they have their EVM coming up. This is their first meme coin that came from the Hyperliquid team. So this one is $166 million market cap. And I think this one does fucking awesome, man. This is a good entry as well, man. Down here around 28 cents. That's the all chart right there.
Yeah. And I just, like I said, I set my first limit order. Maybe that's a good sign, man. I set my first limit order, and I actually was trying to buy the SPX 800 token on Hyper. But I thought Per and that one were the same one for some reason. I think because there's so many people posting about both. So I thought Per was the ticker for the other one. And Fade from Prime Apes, made a point and said, no, Per is a different coin other than the other one. So, but I bought this one anyway, and I put it with the limit order. And if you're saying this is the meme, what is the SPX 800 one on Hyper? Is that another meme token?
No, it's just, it is a meme token. So there's Hyper Fun, which is pretty much Hyperliquid's pump.fun. Yeah. So it's Hyper Fun, and that's where they're launching meme coins, but it's a little different, man. Like you can't just launch, a meme coin every 2 seconds. I want to say it's like 30 something hours you have to wait. So there's one that launches, and then there's like a whole strategy that goes into it. And then for them to actually go from that to bond and get listed on the Hyperliquid exchange, there's like a criteria that has to come through it. The dev has to hold for like 4 weeks or something. It's got to be a certain amount locked. So yeah, like almost everyone that gets bonded just absolutely moons, man. So
can you break back to let's break back to this for a second, because I want to ask you a very serious question.
Yeah.
You were telling me back before the airdrop of Hyperliquid, you were calling me every day and you were saying, dude, I'm telling you, get on the Hyperliquid. I'm telling you. And I was just busy trying to get other things in real life in order. Right. Like I was like, I just couldn't do it at the time.
Yeah.
And But I was like, okay. And I remember you saying it, and then you got the drop. Solana needs to clean house. Okay. This is why I'm so bullish on Cook and crypto Twitter, because they're the only two fighting the good fight on Solana. Solana has got a lot of the pumped up fund is a scam show. But we're also looking for a new Ethereum for this bull run. Let me ask you, dude, is Hyperliquid the potential to be a new Solana or Ethereum competitor for this bull run? I mean, it's at $27 out of the gate. What's Hyperliquid at now? Do you think that Hyperliquid could be as big as Solana or Ethereum?
Yeah, 100%, dude. It is. It was created, and the airdrop was given to. There was no VC money. There was no pre-sale. There was none of that shit. No sketchy shit. It took care. It was simple. Come use our platform like back in the day, like airdrops used to be. Come use our platform. We get fees. We're going to take those feeds and we're going to give them to the users. Like, you guys are the ones that generated this. No VC money, no, behind the scenes shady shit. And I think that alone, man, carried a lot of weight to the everyday user like us, you know what I mean, that use product like that. So I think that with the EVM coming up, a lot of that money stays inside the ecosystem, and then you have people that are FOMOing, and then there's exchanges that can't buy Hyperliquid unless they actually go on there and buy Hyperliquid for themselves. They didn't get, Hyperliquid from, they didn't get the hype token from Hyperliquid. There was none of that, dude. So if they want to buy it, they have to go in and buy it. And I just think that mixed with all the stuff that is being worked on today and just hearing from other people throughout the ecosystem, I think Hyperliquid has fucking great potential, man, to be $100 billion.
The dev is a straight G from what I saw on a video the other day. Like, he's not an average.
Yeah.
He's not your average, guy just coming out with, I'm going to do a layer one block. Everyone and their mother has a chain this bull run too. That's something we didn't deal with in 2020. Everybody's got a freaking chain, ape chain, you name it. Everyone's got a freaking chain now, right? So that narrative, I feel like, is going to go the way the airdrop narrative did, where it's going to slowly fade out. It's just going to smooth away. But I think what you're seeing with Hyperliquid is, for the first time, someone's trying to put out a layer one that's for the people. And that's something that's
huge.
That's a big deal. And if I would have known all that, and if I would have really, I should have just listened to what you were saying. I should have just listened when you were telling me, when you were calling me. I was like, I thought it was just another one of those freaking, airdrop scams that were happening all year long. And I was just like, I don't know. But the charting itself, the trading itself is phenomenal. The graphics, the colors, the name is good. Everything about it so far looks great. And it's the price action held after the airdrop. It's at $27, bro. You want to pull the chart up? Pull the hyper.
I think they've built up momentum, and the people that were fucking around on Base or any of these other EVM chains, they are like locked in on Hyperliquid. And so when the EVM launches, it's going to be good, very good for them.
Can you pull the hyper chart up real quick?
Yeah.
On Coin Market Cap. I like Coin Market Cap now. I'm starting to like it a little more.
Yeah, I like Coin Market Cap.
Not that I don't like CoinGecko as my favorite. I do, but for the streaming purposes, I do like looking at the charts on there.
Yeah. So we've got a nice little pullback here. It's at $23, which to me, in my opinion, is a great opportunity. I would probably, let's look at this. This is the all chart right here.
Jesus.
Okay. So it looks like we're starting to, kind of roll over here. So I would look for, what is this? What price is this? 23. I don't like how it does this though, the little thing.
Yeah, CoinGecko does that shit too.
Yeah,
I don't want that block there when I'm looking at.
Yeah, I was so maybe like dude, it could pull back to like $12. I just don't think it happens. I mean, this thing's been fucking running, dude. So we needed this kind of cool off, but I don't think we dropped below $20 on hype at all.
I was personally waiting on it to go from 27 down to $6 because I figured airdrop, whatever. But then as I do more research and learn about it a little more, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
And then I check the price every day because I'm like, I'm waiting for that entry. I'm waiting for that drop to get in. But if it keeps just sideways grinding, dude, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and DCA in. But I definitely want to start using it more for trading.
Here's my thing, dude. You look here and you can see all these exchanges. And which exchanges do you not see? You don't see Coinbase. You don't see Binance. You don't see MEXC. You don't see a lot of big exchanges, dude. Well, maybe I might be wrong. Hold on. Let's see. No, because they would have been at the top. Yeah, they would have been at the top. Okay. I want to make sure before I kept going. But yeah, you don't see any of those big exchanges. For those exchanges to be able to trade it, they have to buy it. And I think it's inevitable, dude. They're going to have to buy the token so they can offer it on their exchange. And they just don't have it here. I think all of these are decentralized exchanges.
Did you take some off the table from your drop?
Yes, I did. I took half of it.
Okay, good. I feel good because I told you to do that. That's what I said. I said take half of it. Now, here's the thing. Now I'm like, but see, you're in a position where you're smart enough to allocate half of that or whatever you took to allocate that somewhere and make more gains, right? So the average user, if you got this airdrop though, if you're in, well, hell, I don't know if a noob would have been on top of this unless you were in Prime Apes. If you were in Prime Apes, you probably would have been all over this shit. Because Wes and Thade were all about Hyperliquid. They were the only two on the timeline I saw consistently pushing it. These guys called one hell of a project, and after diving deeper, Sierra's starting to get some FOMO on this thing, dude. I really am, and it's grinding. The chart looks freaking beautiful. I mean, you saw almost a head and shoulders happen in December, like the head right there is in December 20th. Looks like a Batman head and then a shoulder, but it's so crooked that the left shoulder was back in October. I need my glasses. Maybe it was still in December. Yeah. But that head and shoulders there, it never really played out. All that happened is kind of a slow grind down, which makes me think this thing is not going to trade like a meme coin. It's not going to trade like a low cap layer one. This thing is actually trading in a slow and steady kind of, you had upwards and now you're going sideways. I mean, those are the kind of charts that end up being the safest and the most steady. So in my opinion, from a charting perspective, the dev perspective, the value proposition, it's still new. It just got airdropped. I'm bullish. I'm definitely bullish.
I think given the situation of their white paper and the plans that they have in the works right now, and then the fact that there was a issue with the validators not having that many validators. I think it was like 14 or something. People don't like that, man, but they're addressing that issue, and more validators will make it more decentralized. And it also locks up more of that hype token. And I think like 35% of the total supply that is out right now is locked up with validators, dude. And it's cool because this was something, again, they didn't offer it to institution, VC money, none of that shit. But you had to actually know kind of what you were doing to use Hyperliquid. So it went to the real natural users, man, that are just trading and using DeFi every single day, man, that know how to do it. So yeah, they hit the right people. The airdrop went to the right people, and it seems like they're doing very well. I mean, it could be $100 billion market cap token for sure.
It's only at 200 million, or that's a volume. Where's the market cap?
7 billion.
7 billion.
Yeah.
Wow. So a potential, because one of the up and comers, you hear everybody talk about Sui because the price jump, but on the Crypto Remora on our podcast, when Wes and I started this, we said we want to do something a little different than most of the YouTubers. We wanted to help people. That was more my side. I wanted to help noobs get in because I enjoy that. But Wes was saying, well, we need to be entertaining. Like we need to talk about news and all this stuff, but we need to be fun and laid back. And I hope we're hitting that niche, but also not just being fun and laid back and trying to teach you if you're new into crypto, but also taking the next level of, instead of just going on Robinhood and buying Shibu Inu like the rest of the herd, right? We're actually showing you, don't just buy meme coins on Robinhood. Use DeFi, get into the airdrop farming on certain things. Airdrop farming is a little more risky nowadays, but we're still spoon feeding you alpha. But the real reason we're in this, and the real reason you should be watching us twice a week, is not so that we spoon feed you alpha or just tell you what we're buying or what we like, is to teach you how to do this on your own. We're trying to teach you to become a degen, and to become a responsible degen, you have to know what you're doing.
Degen, right?
You have to know what you're doing, though. You have to learn about these things and put the time in, man. It's, you can't become a doctor without putting time and hours of school in. You can't learn how to do this unless you put your time and effort in, and you're not going to reap the rewards unless you put the effort in. Right. You can't just jump into crypto. It's not a vending machine. You don't put money in and then get 10x out. That's not how it works. You can lose that money. So pay attention to what we're showing you, but don't just, try to copy everything we do. Learn what we're doing and learn what we're talking about, and then be able to go shop on your own and find what you like, because that's where you're going to make your most money. Finding what you love, finding what you believe in, finding out what works for you. And that's where you're going to soar. That's where you're going to really make your money. So, soapbox over.
Yeah. So this is the last one that I had. It's the AI 16Z. I think that if you are bullish on the AI narrative, this is one that you can't ignore. AI 16Z, $2.4 billion market cap. I think this one has potential to be upwards, around 100 billion. I mean, these things could, yeah, for sure, man.
They're on
what they're
virtuals.
doing.
What are they doing though on Virtuals Protocol? I know they're on the same list as Vader. What is their claim to fame? What do they do?
What, AI 16?
Yeah.
Or virtuals. So AI 16 is the same as virtuals, man. It's AI. Dude, honestly, I don't know a lot about it, so I can't really speak on it to like the the ins and outs too much. But I just know that it is a I don't know if you'd call it a host or something, but people can create other agents on AI using the ELIZA or the AI 16Z. Or whatever, dude. Honestly, I don't know a lot about it.
So
I've just been seeing everybody talk about this, man. Shaw makes magic. He's within the small circle. Yeah.
This is an AI agent within the AI agent of. So what it seems to me is that the reason I bought Vader is because Vader's vision was to take the profits from a lot of these AI tokens that are generating their own profit. Imagine the robots are probably making more money than we are. So AI agents are making their own income, and Vader takes, if you invest in Vader, they take that income and they reinvest it in the market. So that's why I bought Vader, because they're trying to be like a BlackRock of AI agents. From what I gather on AI 16Z, it is another mini version of Virtuals Protocol, which is just mind blowing, because now you have an AI agent that creates other AI agents, and then AI 16Z allows you to create more agents.
That's what this one's doing, man. It's AI 16Z. You can create the different other agents, and it says it here. The AI 16, the first venture capital firm led by AI agents. So the agents itself runs the VC, right? And it has different tokens that are on that can, AI agents that invest for you, DeFi agents, like all kinds of shit, man. But this is one of the biggest ones right here, AI 16Z.
Do me a favor, I love the graphics in the thing. Can you pull up Vader on this so we could see what CoinMarketCap has to say about Vader?
Oh, and there's virtuals. What does virtuals say? See, I thought virtuals was a part of AI 16Z, but
here's the thing. Virtuals Protocol is like Ethereum. It's the gas. So Virtuals Protocol is like you have to have virtuals to get. Yeah, you have to use Virtual Protocol to buy AI16Z or Vader.
Gotcha.
So if you want exposure to this market and you
Mhm.
want to keep it simple, just buy Virtual's Protocol and you got exposure to everything. Now, if you want to get the lower caps like Vader or AI16Z, you have to buy Virtual's Protocol first
Well, no.
and then swap
No.
it, I believe. No?
Virtuals is they're two different things. Virtuals is an EVM protocol, and AI16Z is the Solana protocol. But essentially, I think they're the same thing, dude. It's
Well,
like the
go
same shit, but
look at
one's
Vader.
EVM, one's not.
Look at Vader and see what it says.
Dude, if anybody knows the answer to all that, man, feel free to comment because I really don't.
I'll tell you, I
Vader?
was on Vader, Vader, I believe. Vader AI.
That can't be it.
Because I think what they are is I think they're competitors, quote unquote, with each other. AI16Z and Vader are doing the same thing, I believe. That's the one I FOMO'd into today.
It's not going to show up here. What's the market cap on it now?
VADER.
Oh,
Type in
DER.
VADER and then type in space AI. It should show up.
There it is. Yeah, this is the one by Virtuals. Vader AI by Virtuals. Ticker Vader.
Yep.
That can't be it. 117 million market cap.
117 million.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see it on your screen. I see AI16Z.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm not sharing this one. I'm sorry, dude. Share this tab instead. Right here, Siri.
That's it. That's him. That's him.
Is
I
it?
believe. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
That's it.
It's on base.
That's on base on see, that's where I got confused. It's like, is it on base?
EVM. It's because base is EVM.
But to buy it, okay, so here's the deal. To buy it, you have to do, let me pull my screen up for a second if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So this is what I was saying, why you have to do that. Even with the other one, AI16Z, maybe it works different. Maybe you can buy it somewhere else. But this one, what the hell's the name of it? It's called, oh, you bastard. There it is. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, guys. So this is what I was saying. When I bought the Vader coin, you have to go to this website. Is the only place that I found to get it so far. I could be wrong. But this is where you had to go. Then you connect your wallet, right? And then from there, you can swap. But it doesn't give you an option. In other words, you have to buy virtual to swap for any of these tokens or whatever. The AI list, and it's not showing the list. Hold on. Sentiment agents. Let me go here. So they have a pump.fund section too, and it's like the riskier created recently AI tokens. But all of these tokens here, Game, Luna, this is the girl musician that sings and dances I was telling you about. That's her.
Yeah.
These are the market caps on here. 200 million, 100 million, 57 million. AI XBT, Luna, Vader, all of these AI agents, you have to buy, from what I heard, you have to buy over here. And when you do it, and you can even go over here and create your own AI agent, launch a token. I have my own token. And I think we should dive into this, Wes. Even if we just do it for fun, I think we should try to dive into this and launch a AI agent token for Crypto Remora, just as kind of a joke. I think we should do it. But anyway, you connect here, and then when you go to swap, like say you want to buy Luna, you click on Luna, and it'll open the swapper, but you have to swap
an L1,
virtual.
Right? Yeah, it's L1. That's their gas token.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's kind of like, but also your other one you just said is on here. AI16Z is on this list. So
where? Hold on, let me
think
look.
to buy it. Yeah,
no,
it's on here.
Two different things.
All right,
yeah, AI16Z. So AI16Z.
I swear I saw it on here.
It might be a copycat or something, but AI16Z is Solana ecosystem, and it's more of a VC firm that invests, like it's auto investing, but they are coming out with their own L1 soon, if I'm not mistaken. That's like Virtuals. Virtuals is the L1. and AI16Z is the VC.
Oh, this thing is being laggy as shit. Yeah, this thing is being extremely laggy. I swear I saw it on here though. Let me type it in and look. Okay.
It's the Z.
Yeah, this isn't it.
Check.
Though.
Yeah, you gotta check the market caps, man. They're probably copycats, dude.
Yeah, I thought I seen it on the main page though, because how this works also is the riskier ones you have to go over here. I swear I saw it on this first one, dude.
No, those are all EV.
Maybe not.
Print the money out.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. Look, trust me, bro.
You ever see a token that says "Trust me, bro"? Do not fucking buy it. Trust me, bro.
Oh man, this is just funny. But so the AI thing, I don't know. If you want to play the safe route, just buy virtual protocols, because then all the other degens, all the degens are doing it. But this Luna thing, dude, I'm telling you, bro, this Luna thing is probably gonna take off just because she is an actual, like, she does something. It's not just a chart. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a buy a share or buy a token. She's actually like a character. She's a musician. This is her right here. I'm gonna follow her. But the videos, dude, I'm telling you, man, the videos of this thing, she's singing and dancing on YouTube, and she's putting out like there's like, of course, she's like, I need your help. You know, it's all AI, you know, supposedly, allegedly. All the tweets, and she has like fans now. But, you know, Asia loves that shit, dude. They eat that shit up. And it's only a matter of time before I think this catches on here. I mean, all these concerts and stuff going on, like they have hologram concerts going on and stuff. Streaming. I think she streams live 24/7 too. Let me pull this up. Okay, yeah. So it takes you back to virtuals. Even if you go to their X page, that's where it brings you. But for some reason, it's not pulling up her videos. I think you could probably find it.
Yeah, that beat shit. That was dope, wasn't it?
I saw the beats. Yeah, where was that at?
I'm gonna try to find it.
That was on Hyperliquid, right?
Yeah, that's a Hyperliquid token. They just bonded. Literally threw $20 in it, and it's like 400 and something right now. So it went absolutely crazy.
So that you have to buy, you can buy that spot on Hyperliquid. Like I could buy the Beats thing on Hyperliquid spot.
Yeah, it's about to be on spot. Right. It bonded. It went from Hyperfund, which is the pump.fund, and then it bonded. Yeah. And after it bonds and they get everything situated, they'll usually airdrop the token to the holders, and then they'll put it on Hyperliquid. And then again, Hyperliquid, you can't just bring a token on there anytime. It has to go through that bonding period or whatever, and then they only launch a new token every so often. So it's like thorough, man. It's thorough. All right, what was I just about to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see.
Dude, we said we were going to break records tonight with our viewers. The viewer count on mine is saying there's only 2 people watching on YouTube.
So
there's no way that's possible because I got 55 on StreamYard.
It's not. The YouTube thing is off, dude.
Yeah, we're not getting fair treatment on that.
But like whenever we end the stream, it'll be like 60 viewers. I don't know. It's all jacked up, man.
The algorithm's jacked up. But shout out to you guys that are tuned in. There is a lot of people tuning in on X right now. So shout out to all of you lovely people.
Monday and Thursday, man. Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, I think we pulled a good amount of alpha in this episode, but I got one more. Brian Jung. If you guys get a chance, go on YouTube. Brian, BrianJung. Brian Jung. He put together a video of literally, Wes.
Yeah.
I'm going to share the video with you. He put a video together that's 1 hour long that said basically teaches you pretty much almost everything that we have been telling people to do for 6 months, how to be ready for the bull run, how to take profits. What are meme coins? He went into, this is where I learned all this AI protocol, visual, all this shit. He went into AI, he went into memes, he went into layer 1s, layer 2. I don't know how the hell he did it in 1 hour, dude. It is the best 1 hour crypto video I've ever seen in my freaking life. I mean, the best. Like, I don't know. That kid's a natural, bro. He crammed so much information into that hour. I was literally blown away. So if you get a chance, I would definitely check his video, his latest video.
Okay.
I think it was like a month ago. But I mean, you're gonna know everything he's talking about. There's nothing new on his video, but I just think the way he packed that much information into one video, I was like, holy crap. Like it was very impressive, dude. It's also edited very well too, so it's like pre-recorded, but excellent job he did with it.
I don't know why I can't find it, man. I was trying to find it. But yeah, the beats, I'll find it, man. Let me see.
I think you had it right on Twitter, on X. You had the beats.
Did I?
That's where I saw your post. Yeah. Go on your profile, on your personal profile.
Worth it.
Yeah, it looked cool as hell.
Okay.
Share your screen, because I have your monitor pulled up and you're on the coin market cap still. So you guys, what Wes is pulling up right now, he's pulling up an AI, and I'm a musician, so this piqued my interest. It's an AI coin that you can create, quote unquote, using AI music, and then you can get paid when people like it. The AI actually pays you for being the music. So wouldn't that be ironic? I've been a musician for 25 years, made some money playing music, more than I ever thought I would, to be honest, but made decent money playing music. But isn't that funny? You could just jump on AI now and have the AI help you make music, and then you probably got a better chance making music than in the real making money, because it's not easy. That's a difficult road.
I think I got it. I think I can.
Oh shit.
Totally worth the wait, y'all. Totally worth the wait.
I'm gonna need some new headphones so this bull on the skin is peeling off of these. These are really good headphones, but they've been through the ringer.
All right, here it is. Let me pull that up.
And yeah, share your screen there.
This is sick, dude. This is so sick. All right, here we go, guys. Hold on. Let me close these out.
AI generated beat generator that pays you to put your inputs in it.
Nick, what's up, dude? There you go. Nick Cosmic. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, dude. Monday and Thursday, we do this twice a week, dude. Subscribe. Make sure to check us out. And I hope you can hear it.
Yeah, as
should
long as
be
you
able to
share audio tab, it'll let you.
Okay.
As long as that little tab is moved over. Like before you click on the screen, it'll say.
I think okay, so it won't pick up on a tab because I'm using a different profile, but
oh yeah.
I got it here. It's gonna look weird for a second. Hold on. It's gonna look weird. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yep. I hear it.
I'm falling in and out of love. Don't worry, I'll get it, baby. Put it on a 20x. What happened? Now my mama happy, bank account blew up. That money coming in, she love me. I've been leveled up. I'm all locked in now. All them days are hard, ache our hearts at peace somehow. Practice it, had a passion. These candles are massive. All you hitters want the style. You can't grab it. I'ma sell it. You ain't matching the action. Stack it rapid. Biggest hitter out of Hudson. Now we top 10 smiling at the camera's class. Pass the cigarette, Hefe, he flipped it, past it, back lit. All of this off of hype on my hyper stack.
Oh,
hyper stack. Hyper stack.
He's hyper stacking.
I know.
Dope.
It's dope.
Bro, I mean, come on, man.
Scary, dude.
So sick, dude.
It's scary, dude. Because like I said in the beginning of this episode, it took me 40 years to learn how to play the guitar as well as I can play it. And I consider myself an intermediate. I don't even consider myself advanced yet.
Yeah.
I'm an intermediate player, and I started when I was 12, 13. AI just comes out. I mean, dude, that right there was better than a lot of the rappers and beats out there. I mean, the content was singing about crypto and shit, so I get it. Some of the people that are into hip hop would be like, that shit's whack because he's talking about crypto. But I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty intelligent, you know. But it's crazy, dude, what AI can do with music. It is crazy.
Yeah,
it's literally you don't even have to have talent anymore. You don't have to be able to play an instrument. You don't have to learn how to sing. You can literally type on your keyboard and create a song from thin air in 5 minutes. And it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying about, earlier with the AI stuff, man, is like, where does the value go in this? Like, now are artists just going to, generate some song and then just copy the words, maybe change a few things and then take the beat and like call it theirs? I don't know, man.
That's pretty much what you can do. And then you can raise the guitar, the drums, the vocals, whatever. Yeah, you don't have to do anything anymore. It's a little scary, but you have to be able to pull that shit off live in front of people. See, that's the difference. But what Luna's doing is she's just a character that stands up. She's an anime character and just sings. So that's why I said the Luna thing. But I think I'm gonna have to jump off here in a minute.
Yeah, man.
9:15.
Yeah, I gotta jump off too, man. I gotta get up early.
Hell of a show though, and our West Coast people are coming in right now, but that's okay. I know it's a little early, but as the bull run continues, guys, we're going to be streaming more, so keep that in mind.
Looking good, man. I still think that this reversal is in. I think we do pivot and continue to the upside. Hopefully, we just got to push up past 100K. We said 99 to 100K. We need to get above that, man, on the higher time frames to continue moving up. Go check out the CryptoRemora.com. We got some links in there if you like to trade. We have a Blowfin link in there. We're working on a few others, a few other partnerships. So go check that out. There's nice bonuses on there if you are a trader. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Follow Siri at Siri Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, guys, and we will see y'all on Monday morning, 12 o'clock.
Stay crypto. Don't get scared.
Siri.
Don't get shooken out.
Don't be scared.
Hold your back. This is the beginning of the bull run, not the end.
Yeah, all the new people in here, man. Thank you guys for showing up. See y'all on Thursday.
Smash that like, please.